have made our way into the kitchen with an award-winning chef. She also happens to be a good friend of ours, and she has the perfect dinner for us. It's grilled calamari, radicchio, and endive salad. Please welcome back our good friend Pati Jinich. We're so excited to have you. Thank you, Pati.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's always such a pleasure. Also joining us at the counter are actors Merritt Patterson. We love you, Merritt. Welcome back. And for the first time, Samuel Hunt. We're going to be speaking with you in just a little bit about your new movie. It's such a great film. But before we do that, I know this is your first time, Samuel. We feed all of our guests.
Perfect.
We warm you up a little bit.
You're just here to eat. That's all you gotta worry about right now is eating.
So, Pati, like so many others at home, before you had come up with this recipe, making this delicious calamari, you were under the impression that making calamari was very difficult and it could be finicky, but that's not the case at all.
It is not the case at all. You can find it year-round.
Sure.
It is so simple, but here's the thing with calamari. If you cook it wrong,
it's wrong.
and your guests are not going to want to see it again.
And no one's going to want to try it ever again.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's true.
Exactly. And there's just one secret to cooking the calamari right, I think.
The secret?
You have to really pat it dry.
Yes.
Because the calamari, so I'm just going to season it with salt and pepper. The calamari lets out a lot of water as it cooks.
Right.
So you just have to make sure that you don't overcrowd the pan where you're cooking it, or that you use a grill pan, because it has those nice little spaces where the water will just come out and evaporate. And
so how long would you say on each side would you do it?
so the great thing is that the calamari lets you know.
Oh, it talks to you.
Because, so see how it's now nice and flat?
Right.
When it's already cooked, it puffs up.
And it starts to curl a little bit at the ends,
Exactly.
doesn't it? Yeah.
I know. This is right up your alley,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I was just in Greece for 15 days. We ate a lot of calamari.
A lot of calamari. So it's ready. It puffed up. You can see the marks. And the color changes. And so this is ready. So we just take it out. And the nice thing when you do it like this with a grill pan is that it's charred and rustic on the outside, but on the inside it will still be soft and moist and not that rubbery thing.
Mission accomplished, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Perfect.
Oh,
Yay!
we did it.
That's what you get when you get a Mexican
And a Greek together. But now you don't serve it like that. You could serve it like that just on a bed of lettuce or something, but we're going to slice it into the beautiful rounds.
So you slice it because then it makes it easy for people to eat it.
Right.
It's like everything is in bite-sized pieces. And so we have the already cut calamari in here. And then what's magical, I think, about this recipe is the vinaigrette, because it's just so tasty. It has such few ingredients.
A pistachio-infused vinaigrette. Isn't that
so good.
beautiful?
So we have a half a cup of olive oil.
Okay.
And then we have a couple of chiles de árbol, which are these feisty, rustic, smoky tasting chilies. And 3 garlic cloves sliced, and a quarter cup of pistachios. And then we're gonna add all of these. You could chop it, you could keep it whole.
Oh, keep it whole. It's beautiful like that.
Unbelievably appetizing.
I like the chunks, you have the nutty taste, the little spicy, the garlicky, but softened. And then the lemon charred a little and softened.
So you can squeeze it in.
So you squeeze the lemon in.
How beautiful, Pati.
And it's nice and warm, and so this is fun. And then it's all about getting messy in the kitchen. And then we're gonna add a little bit of red wine vinaigrette.
Okay.
And
mix
some salt, some pepper. And I mean, just look at
Make it look so easy.
By the way, you could make this and just keep it in your refrigerator for anything.
You can keep it in your refrigerator forever. You can then,
put it on your cannellini beans. While you're over there, I don't want to. We're not going to ruin our calamari. There you go.
They're talking to you, Deb. They're
talking. I heard them popping.
You saw how they puffed up.
That's what I mean.
It's very easy to tell. So
you
look at this. I mean, you can add the vinaigrette to your beans, a day before, and let them sit in the fridge and just get soaked in all these flavors. And when you're ready to make the salad, you grill.
Make the endive?
Yes. And here I just added a little bit of oil, salt, pepper. Grill them just until they transformed in texture. You don't want it totally cooked, just a little char. And then we add
the calamari.
The calamari. I mean,
wait a minute.
Oops, I'm getting
And then, I would say it doesn't taste good unless you get messy.
I know. And this is, I mean, these food, I was inspired to make these when I travel to Baja for the upcoming season, because
The Baja
in the Baja Peninsula, I mean, the cooks there, the chefs, the producers, they're just bold and risky and adventurous. And they're really pushing the envelope when it comes to Mexican cooking and ingredients.
And so that trip inspired this dish, but that you're talking about the season of your show, of course, Patty's A Mexican Table.
Yes.
That just began its 7th season. Just like
us.
Congratulations.
Oh,
7th
that's
lucky
right.
number. There you go. Come on, bring it in. Bring it in. You should celebrate with a little calamari.
Yes. 7 is the magic number. They say
Lucky
that
number
in
7.
marriage,
They say it in
it's
Vegas,
a 7-year itch. But like for marriage, they say that you get the 7-year itch.
Oh, is that what they say?
That's what they say in Mexico. I don't know here, but I say 7 is like a lucky number.